Well, welcome on into yet another Star Wars The Old Republic stream. Let me turn this off. There we go. Nice. Oh, and I need to put on my camera. Got my camera on today. Yeah. I'm a bit yellow here, which is odd, but that's okay. Anyway, we're going to continue this character. It's Nisha Vetinax, and it is a Sentinel, a Twi'lek Sentinel. So we're going to try to get as far as we can. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming tonight. It was closer to a last-minute stream than I thought. I've been recording a lot of Star Wars The Old Republic offline for B footage, and, you know, possibly for a project. Haven't really decided all the ins and outs of it, of how I'm going to do it and present it. But I don't want to get burned out on The Old Republic either. That's what I do, is I play this for a lot. And then I get a little burned out. I go do something else. I come back to it, and I just rinse and repeat. And when I'm doing things for content, into the B-roll stuff, I should say, that's more systematic and have to take a very pragmatic approach to it. But I'm not streaming, so I have all the time in the world to do it. But I also don't want to forget where I'm at and what I'm doing. So when I'm streaming, it's, to me at least, a little bit more casual. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. We'll just continue on. But yeah, I don't know how long we'll go tonight. I've been drinking a lot of water. I think I was a little dehydrated over the weekend. I didn't drink at all. I know it was Super Bowl weekend, but I didn't consume any beverages of the alcoholic kind. So there wasn't that. I just had a headache. Maybe I was coming down with a sickness or something. But let's continue. We just finished Voss. I'm trying to remember what we just done. Nadia has joined us. And I think that's it. I think we're all caught up. We just need to do the next thing, which is probably Ilum. Okay.
Masemele, Asoren Ben is minding sajana.
What he means is, on behalf of the Republic, we welcome you, and your very impressive entourage.
Thank you. I have 3 interpreters, 7 healers, 60 commandos.
We must use the Voss healers sparingly, but they could save thousands of lives.
Jik inter, mebeg drest pasiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain.
What about this first son, Jedi? Has anything new turned up?
The ambassador you sent me to meet was actually a child of the Emperor.
You're joking.
Sophia Farish? But I've known her since... Well, I'll pass on the news.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Master Seo's hosting a war council. He said you should join in right away.
Welcome, everyone. Supreme Chancellor, may I present our new allies.
I greet you, Gatenko and Hello Voice. The Empire threatens our core worlds, and your strength will be vital in the days ahead. The core worlds founded the Republic we defend. They are centers of government and commerce. Our society would crumble without them. Now an Imperial fleet is en route to one of these besieged worlds, Corellia, carrying thousands of reinforcements. That fleet must never arrive.
How many ships? Dozens?
More than 30 troop carriers, but they aren't heavily armed. Our true problem is their escort.
The Imperial fleet is protected by a dreadnought, the Javelin. Without it, we could scatter them easily. A functional dreadnought would be a huge asset in defending the core worlds. I need you and your alliance to capture the Javelin.
You expect us to capture an entire dreadnought?
You excel at the impossible.
Your smaller force should help you to slip through their defenses, board the Javelin, and force the captain's surrender. I must go. I leave this vital task in your capable hands. Good luck.
Jedi, you have a rational mind. You know trying to capture a dreadnought with the forces we have is utter insanity.
If the opportunity arises, I'm fully prepared to cheat my way to victory.
Ah, excellent.
To begin, our ships distract the Javelin. You board.
A fleet that size needs coordination. Jamming the Javelin's signals will put them in disarray.
Might buy us enough time. Taking a dreadnought is a day's work. We should go along. Me, Theron, Kaizen, everyone. We each take a few Voss commandos and our holocommunicator. You head for the bridge. We split up and get the other sections under control.
This mission will need all of us to stand any chance of success.
Excellent. If you have this in hand, I shall go. Corellia's defenders would benefit from my help. May the Force be with you all.
I don't remember this at all. All right, well, we get another XP bonus. Okay. I don't remember this. Okay. I get so turned around on Republic stuff, even my own ship. Oh, there's a lot of people to talk to. Great. Okay. Well, let's talk to everybody first so we can clear all these out.
Things are quiet back home for now, so I'm gonna focus on my Padawan studies. I read the text that Council sent me, but I still don't understand what a Padawan does.
A Padawan hones her combat and meditation skills, exercises temperance, and is open to the knowledge of all cultures.
So, what should I learn first, Master?
A Jedi is always patient. The results of your actions may be years, even decades away. And you must be willing to wait.
I try, but it's like lighting a fuse. I'm just putting off the bang till later. Maybe I should study something else.
Remember the tenets of our order. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force.
I should write this down. Thank you. I don't mean to be so slow. Everything is so new.
Your abilities are already exceptional. You just need some theory and practice.
I want to be a good Padawan. Whatever you can teach me, I want to learn. Oh, good. I hoped you'd have some time. I've been trying to study, but Dr. Cedric keeps coming to talk to me. He's offering to give me an astronomy lesson. You've known Dr. Cedric longer than I have. How can I tell him no, nicely?
If Theron's bothering you, Holiday's the best person to put a stop to it.
For a hologram, she's good at keeping Theron in line. I need to know her secret. Thanks for the advice. I'll get caught up on my training. Don't worry.
So, Theron's trying to make a move on Nadia, apparently. Let me show you the stars. I'll give you an astronomy lesson.
What? Oh, please excuse me, Jedi. The last pieces of the Van Drake generator must have a precise exposure to the ship's engine core. I'll be right back.
Jedi, could I please talk to you for a minute? It's about Theron.
Don't be upset. Just say what's on your mind.
You're so kind. Theron's been working so hard for the symposium. It's all he talks about. It's just so rare for him to get a real challenge. I don't think he's handling it very well. Please, he listens to you. Is there anything you can do?
I'll watch out for Theron, and step in if things go too far.
Oh, thank you. You're a good friend to us, Jedi. Both me and my sweet Theron.
You're most welcome.
Just in time. A moment longer and the irradiation would have gone too far.
Theron, honey, why don't you take a break? With me.
No. Too much to do. Sorry, Jedi. I'll speak to you another time. My work is finally complete. The Vandrake generator. Dare I say, a masterpiece among masterpieces.
Theron, I'm so proud of you. I think I'm gonna cry.
You've made scientific history today.
But it won't do any good sitting on the ship like a paperweight. The Luminatis Club Symposium only runs for a day. I must secure the generator for transport. Its core needs to be perfectly shielded. The core is very sensitive to nearby electronic systems, you see. Its processes could... The
core's processes could what?
Jedi, I am a complete idiot. The core of my Vandrake generator could have an application that I never considered. For Holiday. If I linked that core to Holiday's central processor, it could increase her sentience by a factor of 10 or more.
How would Holiday change if you gave her this core?
She'd be able to transcend most of her remaining technical limitations. Her slicing capability could increase, her personality would evolve. But if I remove the core, my Vandrake generator is useless. I won't have a hope of winning the symposium.
This is your future we're discussing. You deserve a say.
But Theron's upset. I just want him to be happy.
There's no time to decide. The symposium's starting soon. The entire Luminatis Club is expecting me. I have to attend. I'll be back soon.
Decisions.
It appears I have secured my place in scientific history. As a laughingstock. There I stood at the podium, my fellow scientists hanging on my every word. I had only to turn on the Vandrake generator, but I couldn't do it. I saw Holiday, and I couldn't. When I tried to explain, I was booed off the stage.
You're a better scientist than all of them put together.
Such a gracious sentiment. Thank you. Now, Holiday, I think the core is ready. We can begin the installation.
Theron, I'm scared. What if it changes me? What if I don't love you anymore?
Holiday, I am a fool dancing in your shadow. But whether you favor me or not, I will always belong to you.
Theron, install it now, before I change my mind. Stacks 2 and 3 reinitializing. Transfer. Transfer.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Holiday, please speak to me.
Oh my, how embarrassing. That core is potent stuff.
You had us worried for a moment.
I've got more space. Like there's huge empty rooms waiting to fill up. It's exciting.
It'll take time for the change to fully propagate. Holiday's systems are very complex. But in the end, her personality and sentience will increase. Exponentially. I hope we'll be able to keep up.
So at the end of the day, Theron upon his own self is kind of a good guy. You know, hologram. Holiday is a hologram. But it is someone or something that he does appreciate and care about. So rather than honor himself, he chooses to defer that technology to somebody else who could better from it. Yeah. So that's the kind of thing. That's why I said I kind of like Theron, because he kind of does grow as a character, and you get these little tidbits of, although he's incredibly vain, he tries to push those envelopes. He's a good guy at heart, though.
You wanted to talk, Kaizen?
Dosk Janga Rasjak.
Not if you keep calling me a soft thing.
It is
I
Mako.
remember what that means, you know. Huh. Kaizen says you're a herald. You look like a Jedi to me.
So Mako is a companion, I believe, on the bounty hunter storyline, which is Empire side or Sith, and she's actually your first companion. So that's how I knew her right away. I was like, I wonder if that's the same Mako. It would make sense because he is a bounty hunter by trade, but he doesn't always act like a traditional bounty hunter or even a traditional Trandoshan. So when he said Mako, I was like, I wonder if there is that connection. The story and companion lines done well in this game. Hey, how you doing, Dagger? Like I said, I don't remember Republic things. I definitely don't remember Mako in this storyline. Although obviously she's not in the storyline. They kind of they did some crosshairs with the companions from another entirely different faction. So it's pretty neat.
According to Kaizen, I'm the scorekeeper's herald. It's a long story.
As nicknames go, I'd look for something a little snappier. Hunt, hunt, hunt. You know, if you hunted crooks instead of animals, you'd be a household name. Okay, I got a Veneb Drusk, Trandoshan, former bounty hunter, retired. That him?
Even the Jedi archives rarely recover information that quickly.
I'm all wired up to the holonet. If it's out there, it's up here. After he retired, this Veneb became some big shot Trandoshan clan leader. Just suddenly shot up the ranks. Oh, shot up the ranks after a lot of his rivals went missing, usually on hunts. Interesting, huh?
Veneb identified Trandoshans going through Shikoyagu, ones who challenged his power and told Gwora who to kill.
That's all I got on this Veneb, but it should be enough for you two to find him. So Kaizen, we're square on this, right? No more favor is owed?
You've been very helpful. I think we can consider this even.
Hey now, don't go soft on me. I like you fine as you are. See you around, Kaizen. Take care of yourself and your herald.
Okay, so like I said, I'm a little confused because I thought we were done with his storyline. I didn't realize that it continues somewhere else, and I'm really having a hard time keeping up with his story because I get the whole scorekeeper thing, and I get the whole somebody else is trying to sabotage him, but that's all I'm getting out of it. Mondad Gaming, how you doing? Well, come on in. We're just doing the Sentinel storyline, and I have done Empire for so long and so often that I've completely forgotten all the Republic storylines. So some of these that come up just really surprise me. You're doing good? Very good, very good. Welcome on in.
Why is being a clan speaker so important?
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
If the scorekeeper sees Veneb's heart, then she must also see yours. She understands you can't let him escape judgment.
Here. He keeps talking. Kaizen's one of those guys that just like adds something else. Every time I think he's done, he adds 2 more phrases. I was just watching the gaming content on YouTube yesterday. Well, I appreciate that. I really need to do a better job of, I got this great hint that I told Banana about, because on our Gamers Advocate podcast channel, for whatever reason, and I don't know why, but the shorts we create there get good traction. But the videos, of course, are mostly podcasts and, you know, just some, occasionally a game. I wouldn't call it a review, but assessment or something. Those do okay. They don't do great. But on my channel, the videos do fine. My shorts do nothing. And I was thinking the other day, like, I need to, unlike, you know how like you see a lot of people will do like Instagram or TikTok saying I'm about to go live or something. It doesn't really help too much because you can't go directly to the YouTube site, or you can't go directly to the Twitch site. But in YouTube, on the other hand, if you do a short there and just say, hey, look, I'm about to go live, this or that, you can always delete it. But it can at least, you can leave it up to where people are still in the same program, you know, the same outlet. So it works for YouTube. So yeah, I appreciate you saying that you saw the gaming content, because I mean, that tells me, yeah, the long form content works. You also stream on YouTube or just post? No. I do, when I do stream, most of the time, if it's content related to the channel, I will definitely stream it on YouTube and Twitch. But sometimes I'll just do Twitch if it's a game that's just left field, you know, which does happen from time to time. But yes, I'm on YouTube right now. The nice thing about YouTube is the higher resolution. So I'm able to actually post 2K content, which is, you know, what I like to see when I'm watching videos. Sometimes you just passively listen to certain things like podcasts and whatnot, so obviously the video is not important. But if I'm actually watching the gaming content, I'd like to see the better resolution. It's just me, though.
That's quite the fighting style you have. Looks like you sneaked a few combat manuals in amongst the history texts.
That's cool. Yeah. Like I said, I will sometimes I will go live if I just want to do Twitch and there's like a brand new game that's come out and it's not really consistent with the gaming channel, so I don't really I'm not worried about the algorithm. That's not the reason. I just don't want to throw out a video or two and then never return to that game. You know, I'm one of your fans. Oh, I appreciate that, Mondat. I work very hard on my actual long form videos. If I put a video out there, it's something I've worked actually quite a bit on. So it's not something I'll just slap together and say, hey, look, here's this new game or whatever. Here's my quick assessment, you know, and I don't do ratings or anything, but I do like to do lore stuff, which takes a lot of time and research. So I appreciate you saying that. On Discord, yes, absolutely. We have a Discord. Let me put it on here real quick. But yeah, I really enjoy doing the long form content, and like I said, the Gamers Advocate channel, which is pinned on the chat. There's a couple of videos I've put out there too, and I'm very, very proud of them. And then me and Banana and Com talk about games, gamers, and gaming. You know, anything we can come up with. But it's not one of those where we just pick a game and talk about that. Most of the time it's, well, unless it's Baldur's Gate. But Baldur's Gate, we talk about it as a series. Never it's just like just about 1, 2, or 3. But we tend to talk about like topics within gaming, you know, like lore, music, things like that, you know.
There is poetry and logic in battle.
I'm used to fighting in squads. Constant redeployments taught me to sync fast with whoever's at my shoulder. Now you know your tactics, but you're not afraid of your gut instinct either. I've tightened down my style to match. Might make the Imperials think twice the next time we're cornered.
That was quick. He has a lot to say, but I never really am interested in what he's saying. But he's a good guy, Areso.
You're not gonna believe this. Remember Milo's talk about a glowing box and the lady doctor he was chasing? That lady doctor turns out to be real. She sent me a message.
Lieutenant Areso, my name is Dr. Sarah Frey. I hear you've been looking for me. I've fled the Empire. Your search has put me in grave danger. But I imagine you won't be satisfied until you have answers. I'm responsible for Milo Pelham's instability and your suffering. I could not refuse a Darth's orders.
Sounds like the Sith are involved in this.
The Sith Lord I once served, Darth Owsle, is a great scholar. He even advises the Dark Council. His speciality is ancient holocrons.
What's a holocron?
It's short for holographic chronicle. Both the Jedi and the Sith use them to store ancient knowledge.
The Dark Council trusted Darth Owsle to decipher a rare holocron for them, but Owsle saw a chance to keep its knowledge for himself. He wanted to copy the holocron into a person's mind.
The matrix of a holocron is far too complex to be mapped onto a person's brain.
Darth Owsle requisitioned 2 prisoners from the Empire. You, Lieutenant Areso, and your friend. The initial procedure was imperfect. Milo Pelham's mind simply collapsed under so much knowledge. But you were a great success.
A great success? She had a Sith library in my head.
So this is interesting, because this is kind of like the Cyberpunk 2077 storyline, just kind of in reverse. Well, no, I guess it's very similar, actually. Because they put like Johnny Silverhand in his head, but in the form of the Sith Codex.
The recording hasn't finished.
Any Sith would kill for that holocron's knowledge. But no one will know it's there unless you tell them. All I have said is the truth. Now, please remove my image from the Republic database. I won't be safe until then. Lieutenant Felix. That's your name, isn't it? I'm sorry.
She's asking me to keep her safe? At least she's got a blasted sense of humor.
She obviously regrets her actions. Show the compassion she couldn't, and help her.
Dr. Frey's lucky I've got a Jedi to be my conscience. Okay, I'll see it gone.
All right, thank you, Mondat.
What's $3.50?
$3.50.
$3.50. He wanted money?
That's right. I said, I ain't giving you no $3.50, you goddamn Loch Ness monster. Get your own goddamn money.
Okay, I'll check that out when I can, Mondat. I appreciate that. So we've talked to, I bet you he still has something to say. Sure enough, he does. I'm going to talk to Zenith first, because he's not my favorite, but we got to get it over with.
My own people. Can't even trust my own people.
Did something happen with your political supporters?
Those Balmoran refugees. I wanted to bring them home. Already arranged to meet them on Alderaan. Then I deciphered more of Greystar's journals. Found out why he didn't want me reading them. Journals report these refugees were in contact with local Imperial officials, negotiating for food, medicine, protection.
Greystar was aware the refugees were trading with Imperials?
Yes! Wrote it down! Never lifted a finger! Imperials would have offered anything for intelligence about Balmora. How many refugees gave in? Gave information and got my people killed? Greystar let it happen. But he knew I'd retaliate, so he kept this from me.
Any favorite streamer content creators you look up to? Not many. Not hardly any at all. It's just because I'm older and I don't really do things like that. If I watch anybody for streaming, like I watch Dagger a lot. It's for ambience and sometimes to get ideas of what's working, what doesn't work, things like that. And I don't really always apply things. I just kind of see it as an influence in that regard. But as far as content creators, in YouTube is a little different than Twitch when it comes to other channels, because I have several people that I correspond with, and YouTube creators are very how do I put this? It's not that we work well together, it's just that there's an open communication that's very flexible, and we kind of understand what each other's talking about, and there's an understanding there. Whereas in Twitch, what I found, and this is just a very broad paintbrush statement, but it tends to be more like if somebody reaches out to you, you're asking why. You don't trust it, or there's some competition, or just something like that. YouTube, it's very much like a colleague type banter. So there's a few people I've had that conversation with, channels much larger than mine, and we have these conversations, and we don't want anything from each other. We just exchange knowledge and exchange facts, and we say, hey, look, I like that video that you did, this and that. What, how did you do that? How did you do this? And we're just very, we open up with each other. But like I said, there's not very many on the streaming side, but I would say content creators, there's quite a few. But I wouldn't say that they influence me. We're just on very good terms. So
Greystar clearly didn't want these people punished for what they did.
He was too trusting. They're collaborators. Collaborators die or live in a cell. Already arranged to meet the refugee leaders to help them home.
Collaborators
now they'll be
die.
going in chains for conspiring with the enemy. I arrest the guilty. I prove my devotion to Balmora.
Well, Anna and Com are deeply offended now. I don't think so. That's not what I mean. That's a little different. There. Oh, you meant the collaborators, right? Yeah, that's exactly. Collaborators must die. Yeah, yeah. I was just talking about collaborating, and he just said that. I thought that was very amusing. But
You can't do this. Those refugees are coming to the meeting in good faith.
They sold us out. They get the mercy the Imperials showed us.
How you doing, Pep? Good to see you. Banana may still be at work or asleep. He's been working very long hours. That's cool. Yeah, thank you, Mondat.
You must pardon these people for their mistakes, or the Imperial occupation will never truly end.
Always Jedi words. I have to think this over myself. Decide what needs to be done.
Yeah, Zenith. This is what I'm saying, is that the only way he could exist, it would be in a Republic run, because on a Sith side he'd be slapped down. Do we have an issue here? If we have an issue, guess what? Very soon we're not going to have an issue.
This must be torture for you, huh? A library of ancient knowledge.
About to go to bed?
No way to reach it without me going crazy.
And so we can have live streaming just to share some ideas about your channel. All right, Mom, Dad, I appreciate it. You take care. Get some rest.
This isn't funny.
A ground-pounding soldier getting the wisdom of the ages? Come on, that's a little funny. I won't pretend I like this. It's a massive risk for both of us. But I've carried this data for years and never knew a thing. Besides, if anything does go wrong, I have your expertise on hand.
I'm always here if you need me.
I doubt Republic Command will have a change of heart if I report this. My career's still going nowhere. But, so what? You have a cause worth fighting for. I want to see it through.
But, so what? I mean, I do like Arresto. I just don't like how he was so pushy with the romance. I'm like, no, that's not what we're doing. Okay, so we got to travel to the Javelin, which is a ship. After that should be Ilum. We should be in, I think, the final act at the moment. Once we got to Voss, I think Voss was the last act. I don't know yet. Why should I have to pay? I mean, it's not much. It's 150 credits, right? That's nothing. But why should I have to pay to go there? Oh, well, whatever. We're here at the Sith Dreadnought. We're taking Nadia. And I have been playing this game a lot more than coming back to KOTOR because I have to do a lot of things to get KOTOR right. And I really just wanted to just sit down and play, and I'd already gotten a late start. So I think for the rest of the week, we'll probably be doing this game. And then when we get to the weekend, I'll do KOTOR if I can. Okay? I'm thinking we should actually be done with this. Now, keep in mind, this game is very deep. Just because I finished the main storyline doesn't mean it ends there. There's several DLCs or several storylines you can do. But the thing is, they're not class storylines, so they're not going to be unique. So once you do it once, it's pretty much copy paste. You're going to be doing it on this character or the next character, whatever, with the same interaction. So what I like about the class quest is that there is that uniqueness. Let me see. My dumbass thought this was KOTOR the whole time. I'm sorry. No, Pep. There's way too much dialogue. In KOTOR, it would be me doing all the conversation. Sorry about that. But I do plan on doing KOTOR probably the weekend. I don't want to make promises, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to finish this storyline here soon. I had a new ability here that I'm not... Oh, so the one replaced my other abilities. That's where that came from. Now that I'm 60, I'm level 60. This used to be the end game. Once you get to level 60, that was the highest level you could get. But now you can go up to 80. So that's where that special thing came from.
We're in the network room. Breaking Imperial coding makes me all tingly.
Zenith sneaked off to security. I imagine he knows what to do with an Imperial security system. Ta-ta for now.
Yeah, I need to make sure I remember everything, because, again, I've been playing on another character for B-roll footage. I kept thinking it looked so different. Yeah, I mean, there's some similarities, but yeah, this is live service type stuff. KOTOR is very much, like I said, I have to do a lot of things to get KOTOR to run. One of them is just a fresh reboot, and I have to make sure that I open up OBS and some other programs in a specific order. So I don't, if it sounds meticulous and like over the top, it is, because KOTOR is just a bear to run. But yeah. Trying to figure out what's what now. I've been playing so much on a different character that I kind of forgot what these buttons were.
Hold on, Jedi. Security system's being stubborn. Done. I'll watch for any more. Zenith out.
Whoa, whoa, what's this? Ah. Oh, there's a turret. Thinking I'm not supposed to go that way. Yeah. Did y'all see the Mandalorian trailer, it kind of confused me. I think it confused a lot of people. Because it was done in the style of the Bud Light or the Budweiser commercials with the Clydesdales. And, and I was like, I saw a lot of social media afterwards saying, surely that wasn't the actual trailer. And it is, but it may not be relevant at all to the movie. Who knows? The Super Bowl one? Yeah.
Armory secure, but they locked the door to weapons control. We're cutting through. Not to jinx it, but I expected stronger resistance than this. Might be a harder fight up ahead. Oreso out.
Yeah, the Super Bowl one where they had Grogu and the Mandalorian driving the team of Tauntauns. I still haven't watched past season 1. So it got a lot of criticism for its for some of the things that it did in later ones, but I think it's okay because I think I know what they were trying to do and trying to say, which I'm okay with. You know, it's creative. I don't think that they destroyed the series like some people like try to portray it. I think it's still a really solid series on its own. We got to remember that the Mandalorians of Luke's time are not like the Mandalorians of the KOTOR time. This? What is this? Disabled attack drone? Access the elevator to the... What? What am I missing? Oh, I'm supposed to do this. There. It's a little button on the quest thing. Okay. All right.
Das Matzenke Jom. Maestra Mehunuba. Blismit Minlijata Iltaya.
Here we are.
Ah, greetings, Master Jedi. All parameters are met. My work can finally be demonstrated.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Obeying my standard orders, I've seeded this vessel with detonite charges. These charges are sufficient to destroy the Javelin, its occupants, and nearby vessels. I apologize for any inconvenience caused.
These reinforcements were bait. The Empire wanted our alliance dead.
Allow me to outline the genius of my work. I have placed multiple detonite charges in mathematically precise positions. All Imperial vessels have been signaled to withdraw, as the countdown has begun.
So we just walked into a trap?
By my calculations, even if dozens of the charges are disarmed, it is now impossible to prevent the Javelin's destruction.
But if we disable as many as we can, there won't be enough of a blast to destroy our ships.
You may attempt it, but my placement of the charges is flawless. There are charges on all main coolant regulation systems to ensure complete destruction.
I'll send the bomb locations out to everybody.
Do it. If we work together, we can handle the charges nearby and then run for the ship.
A shame my accomplishment will soon be superheated vapor, but such is the nature of demolition work. Good day.
Just making sure there's no lore things in here. All right, let's go. More trouble. All right. Okay. This way? Or this way? I don't know. Oh, this is the way we came. Never mind. I got turned around. Alright, let's go this way. So this particular mission is very similar to like what some of the DLCs offer. Where you're doing this kind of stuff, which is, I think, really cool. But again, it's not class-based, so, you know, it's, you do it one on one character, you kind of do it on all of them in a way. It won't be any different. What are we doing? Going over here. Oh, how you guys doing? Okay. All right. Oh. Think it's this way? Yeah. All right, come on, Nadia. Let's go. Oh, what's this? Take out the attack drone first. Okay.
I'm with you, Master.
Oh, good. We just happen to have a vendor in here. That's great. Let's see.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to have this on as well. Okay. Find a way past the force field. Do I need to kill this guy too? No. I need to do something with this one. Come on. What? Okay. Maybe that's all I needed to do. Yeah, that's all I needed to do. Never mind.
Flows through me.
Okay. Oop, 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 oop. There should be, what, one more maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Now I take on these guys. I will say, even though I'm over leveled, I think I'm under geared again, but that's okay. Makes it interesting. All right, let's go this way. Yeah, when the next DLC after this one is Rise of the Hutt Cartel, and it's all on one like little mining planet area. I believe there's a space dock area too, but it does have some interesting missions to it, although to me it's overall the DLC seems a bit claustrophobic because everything's kind of like in one central area. So the immersion is kind of gone when you see a bunch of other players. Now, of course, when I played it, it was when it first came out. So you saw players from all over running around. So you kind of lost the immersion. But as of now, there's probably a lot less players playing that. So yeah, I kind of miss my KOTOR destroy droid abilities. We would have been just like flying through this area. Let's see. All right. I have a feeling someone's going to pop up there. Yeah. We got to go in here first. Okay. All right. Come here, you. All right. Ship is dying. Don't know. Okay.
It's okay.
All right.
Warning. Coolant regulation system ignited. Catastrophic structural integrity failure has begun. Destruction of the javelin is imminent. Please evacuate immediately. Repeat. Please evacuate immediately.
Jedi, do you read? We're clearing the tactical stations and everything's flashing red. What's the situation?
Hello, voice, report. Did any of our ships get caught in that explosion?
Me bagadres pastiatan elbines for costinti.
Watch that conduit. This area is getting too dangerous. We're pulling out to the ship. No, wait. Call us now. Take point. I can't leave yet. The Imperial crewmen were trying to erase these tactical stations. They might be carrying battle plans. I need to do a full download.
If you do this, will you be able to evacuate?
Unlikely. Sounds like the whole deck's going to shear off. The pods. I saw a rank of escape pods on this deck. I can make it down to Corellia's surface.
Even if you survive the landing, you'll be in the middle of a war zone.
I'll stay bunkered down. This date is more important than heroics. Be safe, and we'll rendezvous on Corellia. Loresso, signing off.
So the the most recent DLC content, as of what, a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, with the Eternal Throne turning into like the chapters that we have now, it does become like this battle zone on the ground, and you do run into companions that you had from before or currently have, and this is very much in that same spirit. It's just that with that one, there's some decisions to make, because you can have companion A and companion B, and you literally have to choose who do you want to live. There's some interesting stuff in the Eternal Throne DLC stuff, but the Eternal Throne, the initial one, I'm not a big fan of. Some of the middle stuff I like. The stuff that's kind of towards the end, I haven't really loved. But maybe it just hasn't had time to grow on me. And I know I'm being very vague, but I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. So, let's see where we're going. Are we trying to? Are we there? Yeah, we're there. Let's go, Nadia. Nadia. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, we're here. We made it, y'all. We lived to tell the tale. Well, we think we lived.
If we want Felix back, we can't stand here talking. We think the pod was caught in an automated landing system for Coronet City's shipyards. So it's probably there. Somewhere.
To Corellia. To search. And to war.
That's where we're going next. Corellia. I totally forgot about Corellia. Okay. All right. Great. Wonderful. Corellia and then Elam. But got the hiccups again. Talk to Nadia.
Just so you know, I may not be available for training for a while. And issues come up back home. It's a real puzzle.
Perhaps I could help you solve it. See, a guild back home is building a new spaceport. They want me to petition the Senate for Republic help. Trouble is,
The Guild wants to demolish the Annex of Kespin and build the new spaceport on that site. The Annex is our oldest ruin. To be honest, it's collapsing and sort of dangerous, but it's sacred.
Is this Annex some sort of temple?
It commemorates Gavail Kespin. He died defending the capital during the Wanderer siege. Clearing another site would take months. The forests around the capital are just too dangerous. We need that spaceport, but the Annex is so old. What would you do?
Spend the credits on renovating those ruins. You'll preserve your heritage and attract Republic scholars.
No ignorance, only knowledge. All right, I'll spread knowledge. Phew, I feel better now. Thanks for talking this over with me. Do you have a minute? You know that stone I've been practicing my levitation on? I sort of, exploded it.
Are you doing all right?
Oh no, I'm fine. Not a scratch. The funny thing is, I managed to hold the stone bits together for a minute or two before it went everywhere. So, progress. Anyway, if you're wondering about the dust in the Axis corridor, that's why.
Okay. That was... I mean, they do this from time to time. They'll give us a bit of the character's storyline and then just leave it out there. I'm like, okay, that tells me a little bit about Nadia, but why did I need to know? Whatever, it's fine. Yeah. Let's see here. So we need to go to Corellia and we'll see what they say there. Corellia is interesting, especially if you end up doing all the little side quests. There's so many little things to do. It is a battle zone, but I don't think of Corellia like a battle zone. And the way it's portrayed and stuff, there's a lot of interesting things going on. So I would highly encourage you to do all the side quests for it, because there's some lore specific issues going on there that really build the foundation of what's going on in the Republic versus the Sith. And they're not major things, but they kind of do immerse you into the whole conflict of what's going on.
Master Jedi, on it.
Oops, I didn't want to do that. That's to do the star battles. Press the wrong button. 1600. I mean, damn. I got the money, but it's just, that's a lot. To travel to a quest-related planet. All right. Let's go.
I never thought the Imperials would make it this far. Not to the core worlds. Not Corellia. Master Seo's briefings on the Corellian situation are grim. Treachery, Imperials invading, a resistance under fire. I saw it all back home.
Which, if I remember right, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I do believe Han Solo is from Corellia originally. I used to get it real confused with Coruscant. Coruscant is nothing like Corellia. It's a, it's a city. But I think Corellia does have like overland plains and, things like that versus being a city planet like Coruscant is. But I do believe, if I remember right, Corellia is where Han Solo is from.
Did someone on Corellia betray us?
Apparently the Empire made Corellia's backstabbing government an offer. There is good news. Master Seo completed work on the Guardian holds before the invasion began.
I should have guessed Master Seo had made preparations.
The Guardian holds are buildings across Coronet City, Corellia's capital. Factories, bunkers, munition stores, everything you'd need to conquer a city. Master Seos fortified each of those buildings with special defenses and codenamed them Guardian Holds. The Guardian Holds mean we have several impenetrable fortresses from which we can always retake Coronet City, even if it falls to the Empire.
Such critical positions would need to be defended at all costs.
The Guardian Hold fortifications are pretty impregnable, with elite Republic troops stationed inside each one. Defending the Guardian Holds does make the Republic a little short-handed, though, which is where our armies come in. With
the Force on my side, I'll find him. What if you vanish too? We need a practical backup plan.
Yo kantabata chawawer mo kilimawaota.
Repeat, this is Captain Trizan, calling any defenders near the Coronet shipyards. The Imperials overran Zone 12, calling for emergency assistance.
Perhaps our pod didn't land in the shipyards. This Captain Dryzan didn't mention it.
The man sounds preoccupied, Jedi. The shipyards are our best lead.
TIEs droids, Eshka, commandos, we land all.
Now we find out if they're enough to save the Republic.
There we go. So, I'm going to go down to Corellia. Pretty sure it's you land straight on the planet. I don't know if there's a space dock or anything. But we do need to talk to the captain when we get there. I'm going to just take a real quick break. I've been drinking a ton of water. So, well, it's water with a little bit of, I put a little bit of tea flavoring in it. So that's why it's not clear. But I'll be right back. In the meantime, let me not use up my XP bonus. I'll run one of the cutscenes from the story. So be right back. What is that? You couldn't see it because my stupid face was blocking it, but the screensaver between going from your character to this, on the lower left hand side there was a broadsword icon. I don't know what broadsword is. Maybe they're the ones who made that display. That's weird. Haven't seen that before. Okay, so let's do this one.
Focus, Sahar.
I did it! Did you see? Wow.
I know it is difficult to accept, but the Force has chosen you. Destroy this machine and all records of it.
Yes, Master Or.
Malchus. Traitor. Go, now!
Oh.
Will you be taking both children?
No. The brother shows little connection with the Force. Zahar, the Force has chosen you.
Zahar, no! I sense your past, Padawan. You can't take her! Your pain, your fear. This is how the Sith and Jedi maintain control. Revealing the ways of the Force to some, and keeping it from others.
Zahar! Don't listen to him!
How many were left behind? So that the Jedi could play God.
Well done, young one. Now give it to me.
You could have saved my brother.
What?
Was I chosen by the Force? Or you?
Now's not the time.
Do you know what it is your master just destroyed?
Zahar, listen to me.
A machine built to find those the Jedi didn't deem worthy.
Silence! Give it to me. Now, Padawan!
It's not too late. Give me the plans.
No!
We can still find your brother.
I've only ever protected you. You must trust me.
Very well.
Zahar, I'm sorry.
All your life you've been in a cage, Padawan. When you're ready, break free.
Let me catch my breath. I was rushing to get my laundry done while I refilled my water and everything. So if I sound a little short of breath, I was like doing my laundry. I had a bunch of socks I needed to get done. I was like, where'd all my socks go? And I was like, oh, they're all in the dirty hamper. So just washed a whole bunch of them earlier, and I said, well, let me get some more going while I'm streaming, you know? So anyway, life hack. Do your laundry while you're streaming. so you always have it on your mind and, you know, get going. Anyway, but we're going to come back and we're going to land on Corellia. I tell you what, my headache is pretty much gone. When I first started, I did have a headache, but I feel much better now. It might be because I have been drinking a lot of water. I got to keep that in mind. You know, when I get tired, lethargic, I don't get moody, but I guess relatively speaking, if I get moody, it might be just because I'm a little dehydrated. But I go through these waves of where I drink tons and tons of water all the time to obviously not. And when I get to those modes where I would drink a ton of water, I just start to crave it more. So it's kind of a downward spiral, and I started getting like leg cramps and stuff just because I'm drinking too much water. So that's why sometimes I have to like add some electrolytes and stuff to it just to make sure. But that's when I start reeling it back a little bit, and then I don't drink enough again. So I go into these patterns, and I guess right now I need to get into the pattern of drinking more water again, because like I said, I did have a headache when I started, but I'm feeling pretty good now. So let's get back into it. All right, let's go to Corellia. I have not been to Corellia in ages, so this will be interesting. Yeah, I remember when I first played this game with my wife.
You're all right.
We both played as Inquisitors on Corellia, and I would have struggled had she not been with me that whole time. It was rough. It was a challenge. A lot of enemies very close by. Even though you're high level or in-game level, they could still, you know, hit you, and they always came in like groups of 3, 4, 5 with elites. It was bad. So I'm excited to come back to Corellia. Okay. What up? Social items.
Welcome to our market, potential customer.
Okay. Let's see what we would look like with the Corellian outfit. Yeah. Not great.
Thank you for your patronage.
Specialty goods. What do you got? Corellian agent. Interesting. Let's see what the Corellian... Is it going to be consular or... Yeah. Probably... I could look at the warlord, but I don't think that's us. I like it, just not on us. Let me check out the consular. Let me look at the agent. The agent looks kind of neat from here. That's not half bad. You get a nice dye on that, that would look pretty good. Now let's look at the consular. Ooh, that's interesting because of the... It looks like a reverse hoodie. Looks like it's on backwards. But I like that little blue thing in the middle. That's kind of neat. You know? But yeah, it looks like you could hold popcorn in there. You know? You could be like... you could eat your popcorn. Yeah. Interesting design choice. Let's look at our mods. Level 52. I wonder what I actually have on at the moment. Let's see if we can't upgrade it real quick. Right now we have a 36, 36, 36. Let me see what he's selling.
Best post exchange around. You need it, we got it.
No, 29. That's weird. Okay.
Good luck out there.
I guess I've already upgraded that part. But I haven't looked at... Hold on. Yeah, I've been just putting on items as I get better items, so... yeah. Once we get out of here, what I'll end up doing is probably put on some modifiable armor and then start putting in mods into those things, because the levels that you acquire are it's gonna take longer to get to those levels. So, but we'll do that after we get done with the story portion of this game. It's Corellia. Corellia is really cool because you have this tram system that you can ride. So
I'm almost glad he didn't see it like this.
So it's kind of like it's like a tram, but instead of having like a taxi going around everywhere, you ride these trams. So, and on the trams, on some broken trams is where I think you can find some of the broken Datacron stuff when you're looking for like those stat boosts and things like that. They're on those trams, so you have to like climb these pipes and go up and down, go from one side of the map to the other side of the map, run across up here, down there, jump onto the tram, and then it's a very intricate city, very well thought out, from, in my opinion. Where is? There's a fast travel here. Let's make sure we unlock that. But yeah, everything's kind of like got scorch burns from blasters and things on here. You know, it's really... Wait a minute. Where is this? Is it inside here? It is. Yeah, see, here's like a tram right here. Here's our quick travel. Yeah, you wait for it and it'll come. Well, I guess, never mind. I guess you just do this and it'll take you wherever.
Medical pads are currently open for business.
And then you ride it to the next area, right? I like this so much better than most maps. Nar Shaddaa does something very similar, because that's where you like fly around, go from one floating base area to another. I mean, I really like that. Versus just places like the Sith base. I can't remember. Not Korriban. Dantooine. Not Dantooine. Can't remember the name of it now. But anyway, you just basically fly through enemy areas, or you fly through like beast areas, and you kind of lose the immersion a little bit because you're just kind of like flying right over their heads, and doesn't really make sense. Yeah, it is Dantooine. Yeah, it is Dantooine. This is definitely that type of level, especially when the game first came out, that felt and looked like it was like in-game stuff. Like you couldn't just go in here and just... Yeah, just going to our first objective, you have to go through these mob areas, you see? So, pretty immersive.
Captain Dryzan, I believe my allies sent a message. I need your help to find an escape pod.
Huh? I thought that was a hoax. Quill, look, we really did get a Jedi Master.
What say quick say hoopkimakte kadai tunaskale.
This is Quill. She and the other Salonians are helping us fight the Imperials. Your escape pod's somewhere in a hot zone.
Can you explain what happened?
The Empire bombed the shipyards and spaceport, then sent troops in. Now we can't even risk quick scouting missions. There are Imperial droids on patrol. When we leave, they follow us back to our bases and go on a killing spree. We're stuck. Your pod's important, but I can't send anyone after it, not if those droids will track them.
They can't track anything with a lightsaber in their circuitry. Your scouts might still be vulnerable.
Okay, you clear the droids, we'll find that pod. We should have something by the time you get back.
Okay, so we have to destroy Imperial XR-32 hunter droids. We have to do 5 of those. It's a fetch quest basically, but I think we'll be all right. I think that was one that I just killed. Because this is a devastation droid. It's not quite the same thing. Oh, here's a lore object. Okay. Let me see. Oh no, it's further over here. Okay. Well, let's get on our... See, here's where I kind of like the larger mount, because we have like a big old road and clearance and stuff. Most areas you go to in maps, it's real small. It's like the width from here to here. And so it's like, I'll use something smaller. Let's see. We going the right way? Yeah. We're going the right way. I was hoping for a better reward than that. You know, you gotta remember, like, back before some of the DLCs and everything else, yeah, these are the guys I want. Killing those guys would drop a blue or a purple, so I'm still in that mindset of make sure you attack those guys. And I wonder, Nadia, her level with me is 11. Not the best. I probably should have Theron Cedrax with me, but I kind of like having Nadia, so go with her. Oh, you know what? I should be sending them off on missions, huh? Let's do that. Companion gifts. Companion gifts. And you'll notice we don't have, what's the name, Arisso as an option here. So
your peace of mind is my highest priority.
Rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
There's two. Yeah, it's all like broken down in here. I mean, it's like I said, it's pretty well thought out. I like it. That dude who's a strong... I hear fighting somewhere. Maybe above us. Yeah, it's a total war zone, despite it being this really pretty city, obviously. It's just... hidden camera controls. So it's a different quest. Probably just a side quest. I'm on the outskirts of where these guys are at, so let's this is probably a more appropriate mount for this area. Come on, Nadia, get him. I was thinking about that that movie that I played while I was on break, and I began to realize that except for one of those videos, I think Malgus is in all of them. He doesn't look the same in all of them, but I think he's in all of them except for one of them. We just need one more. Look at that. Could drop down that way. Don't want to, but we could. There's one over here. Crap. Crap. I keep missing the interrupt. Okay. We did it, Nadia. Yeah. We did it. There's the inspirational music behind us. I wonder if we don't go this way. It's not a shortcut, but there's a casino right here that we can do a quick travel for. Let's go. Actually, now let's get to the immersion. Let's put Nadia back on the gunner. Good job, Nadia. And my little Giska, he's riding shotgun right there.
Next.
Nah. Heroics mission. Yeah, so even though it's a casino, it's not really, obviously they're not having a good time. And this is a dude who can give you a quest right here, but I'm just here for this quick travel. And normally you'd have like music and all kinds of stuff in here, but I mean it's a war zone. You lose area, you gain some ground in other areas, you lose the ground again. I mean, that's kind of the impression you get with this, yeah. These skirmishes that happen all over the place. We need to go up and around. Go this way. Nope, going the wrong way. You doing okay back there, Nadia? Yeah, I'm doing all right. All right. Good to know. All right. And I don't think that that casino that we just unlocked gives us a bonus, a resting bonus. So if we were to go back there and log out, I don't think it does that, which is consistent with like it being a war zone.
Nicely done. The droid patrol routes have enough gaps for us to sneak by, but they're tight enough the Empire may not realize there are holes.
If they opened the pod, Felix may be their prisoner.
Good luck helping your friend. I know your mission's urgent, but could you do us a favor?
I guess I could hear you out.
We managed to convert 2 comm towers into AA guns. All good, till the Empire captured them. But there's an override to hardwire them for Imperial targets. Just enter this at both towers, and we get our guns back.
Then I will make it happen.
We don't expect you to neglect the pod for this, but we'd appreciate it.
That's a very generous offer, Quill.
Be ready before you go near Zone 12. We need you in one piece.
Let's see. Did we collect any? Oh, this is there. I was going to say, we definitely got some companion gifts, but they're ones that we already have, and none of these help us with Nadia. Not a single one. Well, this is moderate influence, but... ooh, this is a large one. Large influence. Let's do that.
Thank you. It's
lovely. Yeah, there we go. We got her to that next level, which should help us. I really need to bring in my other guys just very quickly, just to companions. Let's bring in
Perfection delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve.
Let's bring in Zenith. Let's see. Space Ops camouflage unit, he probably does love that. This is that whole Dragon Age, give your companion gifts as they'll like you. But I mean, whatever, you know. It helps them help us in the game, so. If I remember right, before, I'm not so sure now, but the the level of your character with their affinity for you also advanced how you got the story to go further. So I want his story to just kind of just finish already. Let's see here. Companions and contacts. Let's do, God, I thought we got Nadia to 12. I guess not, huh? What we could do is we could send her on. Yeah, I don't want. I'll deal with Nadia later. Let's bring in Kaizen. No, let's do Theron. I'm going to use Theron before I ever use Kaizen. So, let's see here. I just need to get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory too, so. Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you, Jedi. Very thoughtful. How marvelous.
Oh, he really liked that. Oop, no. Nope, don't give that one. This one. I bet you Kaizen would like some of these, like the White Fang hide and the Rancor tooth, but I'll do that later. Yeah. I don't need to free up space, but I'm kind of glad we did that. Okay, so let's bring back Nadia.
Ta-ta.
Here.
Okay. All right, where are we going? Oh, way down south here. He wants me to do a side quest. Interesting. But one of them is in the casino. So, is it? I can't tell. Let's go to the casino. And we'll see. Interesting that a main class mission, he's giving me a side quest to do. Huh. Yeah, no, it's just, for whatever reason, it told me to go this way. So, we gotta head south. All right. Come on, Nadia. Let's go. And what's the best way to go? Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. I mean, you can go this way. Yeah, let's just go this way. We're already on this side. But we may have to fight through more areas to get to where we need to go. Oh, there's a chest. Is it worth it? Probably not. Let's give it a shot. No, Nadia, don't do. He always like CC's the one I'm attacking. But to be fair, all of them do that. Nothing really, just components. Crafting materials. But mastery by 84, so let's do that. Now this one was 154, but I've already used that one, so... so we want to go this way so we can go south. Hopefully this will work. Dead end right here. I was hoping I could like squeeze around the corner there, but nope, I gotta go down. Boom, boom. Okay, we gotta go through here, which I hope this isn't an occupied zone. Hold up. No, I gotta go this way. Oop. I totally went the long way, but that's okay. It's the scenic route. We're gonna get to see all of Corellia here. And this is just one area. Okay. Rebel Ranger. Just passing through, y'all. I'm just passing through. Hold up. Yeah, this way. Okay. I do believe these guys are people you fight if you are Imperial. So, we're good. There's up. Go this way. Go to zone 12. Not quite there yet. I think this is the zoo. Could be wrong. There are these animals I got out because of it's being a war zone. All the zoo creatures got out. That could be wrong. No, that's not the zoo. But there is an area in Corellia where there's a zoo. And one of the missions is to take down some of the greater beasts. And I think one of them's a world boss. I could be wrong. Could just be but he's really big. It's a really big animal. Okay. So we need to go this way to take out that AA battery. It's right here, so. Anti-aircraft. Banana's favorite thing. Anti-aircraft. Okay. There's another one though. I don't know how to get there. Maybe it's down. Oh, this is it. Oh crap, I ran right into a champion. Hopefully this wasn't a mistake. Not liking this. Come on, Nadia, help me out. That terminate is a stunner. Okay, we got this, Nadia. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, I know it's okay. All I was trying to do is get to this section that's over here. I ran right into a champion. I don't know. Seems like it's right over here. Hard to tell. Yeah, I think so. Where where is it? Oh. Is it up there? Surely it's not up there. Maybe it is. Good thing there's a ramp, because if that was just a wall, I'd be a little frustrated. I'd be like, how? How do I get up there? Okay, we're here, y'all. Okay. Ah. Yeah, the verticality of this area is really interesting. It's not super confusing, but it is a little confusing. Where do you go? Where are you supposed to go? How do you get there? You just have to kind of explore. Okay. We found it, y'all. It's right here. So I think that's it. Yeah, and then we can just drop straight down. Although we probably would die. Let's see. Let's see if there's a way to... Nah. We're just gonna have to hoof it. You guys saw nothing, alright? You guys saw nothing. Here we go. Here we go. Oop. And I think it's been so long, I don't remember, especially the Republic stuff. Sometimes, yeah, see, like there's a, this is a trooper phase here, but like some of these like little nooks and crannies, I think there's like an invisible wall in one of these. Yeah, pretty sure it's on the Imperial side, but I think there's like an invisible wall where you go right through, and like some robot says, "Ah, you found me" or something, and it's just a datacron thing, and it's like that's really cool though. But it's what I liked about it is that you could accidentally find the wall fairly easily. It's not one of those like, how would I ever know unless I saw a guide for it? You probably would have run across it by accident, because I think the way it's built, if I remember it right, my memory's not great. It's like in these like shipping container areas, and you're told to go to that location, and there's like a side door to the right that you go that way or something like that, like a little small area, and you could just kind of, because it's so cramped, you could just kind of find it. I'll have to look it up again because I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's on the Imperial side. I don't know if it would correspond to the Republic. Y'all, I really don't want to deal with y'all. Oh, there's probably, okay. Yeah, there's some Republic people fighting. It's probably a side quest right there. Yeah, it kind of looked almost something like this, but the mission told you to come back over here, and it was like some kind of weird wall. But it was like in an area with cargo holds or something, and it was up high. Anyway. Oh, here we go. Come on, loot. I'm going to clear the area before I free him. And the other thing is that the game does scale you down, so even though I'm level 60, it's treating me like I'm level 50. But that's okay, whatever. Oh, and I need to look at, I did not do this. I need to look at my combat proficiency. So once we're at level 60, we get this clashing blast, and that's our only option. Okay, no problem. Which also gives us passive of Immaculate Force, which is opportune attack. Now additionally increases the critical chance of Blade Storm and Clashing Blast by 100%. Which one's Blade Storm? Couldn't tell you what the names of half of these things. Clashing Blast is right there. Blade Storm. It's Blade Barrage. Maybe Blade Storm is more of the Jedi Warrior thing. I don't know. Okay. Whatever. So the next level we get at 64, we can choose these other ones. We can be an Adjudicator, a Trailblazer, which is passive with the Cyclone Slash, and Zealous Ward. Activating Saber Ward grants you immunity to stun sleep, lifted, and incapacitating effects for 6 seconds. It's not very long. So Adjudicator is probably going to be the thing we go with. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There we go. All right. We're here for you, buddy.
Give yourself a moment to recover.
Just give me 5 minutes under this beautiful sky.
Sorry about the wait. We came as fast as we could.
Here, one Imperial Dreadnought's complete tactical database, safe and sound.
We should share this with Republic Command and the Jedi Council at once.
Not right away. One of these files is corrupted, deliberately maybe. I need Holiday to fix it before we pass it on. Is there somewhere secure we can go to fix the file? Its audio is broken up, but I heard it might have intel about the First Son.
A friend of ours, Captain Dryzan, has a safe position.
I'm not sure I can keep up. I got bounced around pretty hard.
Perhaps this would be a good time for you to meet our new friends. Do you need me to come along? I could watch your backs.
More dark enclosed spaces? If there's a Kolto pack at the end, I'm game. See you at this shelter.
Oh, you're back. The Salonians brought your friend in a little while ago.
The captain here patched me up. Luckily, they build those escape pods tough.
Joan Minse Anjay Adju Westaish.
This file could help us catch one of the masterminds behind the war.
Oh, wow. If you need our holo transmitter to check it, go right ahead.
Ugh. Someone corrupted this file into a big sticky mess. If there's anything about the First Son in here, it's all mixed up. Ooh, the Jedi Archives. They restore old files all the time, don't they? If I linked in, I could fix this in a snap.
Only the Jedi Council can allow such access.
Sending a request to the Jedi Council now.
Ah, you're all right. Reports of the fighting on Corellia have been dire.
Indeed. We have the Guardian holds to oversee, troops to organize, and you want to access the Jedi Archives? Now?
This file relates directly to the children of the Emperor and their leader.
In that case, you may have full access.
Restoration in progress. Done. The file is... Oh, Jedi. You need to see this. Right now.
Too risky. My superiors here still think the Empire will forget its debts.
The children of the Emperor will remind them. When the Republic falls, I will ensure Corellia's government is rewarded for aiding us.
But we've never heard of a First Son. How can we trust you're as powerful as you say?
It's the Chancellor.
Because we met once, Secretary.
Oh no!
On Coruscant. Do you still doubt I can do anything I wish?
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
What have we done?
Contact CO quickly.
Ah, you've arrived. Your forces are landing, the Guardian holds are standing strong. The battle may yet go our way.
Our way? Don't you mean the Emperor's? Isn't that who you really serve? First Son?
We should give him a chance to explain.
CO, please. Tell me this isn't true.
I'm afraid he cannot. I believe it is now CO's turn to be silent and watch. Fate has set me a challenge. I had hoped for more time, but all things must adapt or die.
Release CO Bakarn. Immediately.
He is beneath your reach now, Jedi. In the place I was forced to occupy. You kindly entrusted the Guardian holds to me, and I, in turn, entrusted them to my brothers and sisters. Goodbye, Jedi, Satele, and thank you.
We just lost communication to the Guardian holds. All our troops, their leaders.
If he takes the Guardian holds, he can take Coronet City. That's the entire purpose of the holds. Corellia is lost!
If we succumb to despair, there can only be failure. If we fight, we may succeed.
That is true. We must act.
We must ensure the Guardian holds are not in enemy hands. But if they have fallen, your forces are our best hope to retake them.
We won't let you down, Master Satele.
The closest is Guardian Hold 6, a large walker factory. General Ave's team could get you there, past any Imperial resistance.
I'll send word to our allies to meet us there, Jedi.
Speak to General Ave's aide, Corporal Hartkey, about getting through the Imperial lines. And may the Force be with you. Guardian Hold 6 must be saved. If the First Son has already struck, you are our only hope.
Jedi, we were heading to Guardian Hold 6, the Walker Factory, when we received a distress signal. It's bad. Guardian Hold 6 has been taken by the enemy, apparently from within, and the other Guardian Holds have fallen too.
If someone's calling for help, there must be survivors.
Apparently a few soldiers escaped the fighting. They've made a small camp. We could meet you there and put a strategy together.
Let these soldiers know that reinforcements are on the way.
Actually, I'm not sure how that'll be received. We tried contacting the man in charge, but he's being difficult. Could you hurry?
So I was able to get Nadia to level 12. Now she's almost level 13. So we got a lot of influence with her with those conversations. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else we can give her to kind of push her over that. No. I got nothing. I got nothing she wants. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Here's more of these. Okay. Okay, so as I said before, I don't believe I can get rest XP here. So the next area we go to is, I guess over here in the Labor Valley. This is where we take the tram. You know, I wonder if those tram areas don't give you rest XP. I can go to one real quick and just see what it says. But if not, I got to go to the ship, so that way, you know, if I'm gone for a day or 2 days, we can get that bonus XP when we come back. Try that real quick. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna check. Oh, I need to sell some stuff.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Yeah, I don't get the indication that it's a rest area, but it kind of makes sense. It's fairly protected.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
So there is a streamer on Twitch who's trying to make partner, and he's a good guy. He's his channel is called Shadow Revenite, and I'll probably close the YouTube stream and then I'll raid. I don't raid very often because usually I gotta go when I'm done streaming, but I know he's trying to make partners, so we'll just give him a quick raid. See, these are so cool, right? These little taxis. Like, to me, this is so much more immersive than flying over everything. Public transportation. What the hell? This definitely isn't Texas. Okay. I got a cough now. So yeah, let me make sure that we have our quick point. You know, you used to have to go right up to them and select it to unlock it. So that's why I do this. Pretty sure you just have to be in the area now. But out of habit, I do this. Okay, so I will check you guys later. Like I said, probably we'll stream this again sooner than later. It'll be this week for sure. And then if I can get it to finish our storyline, then we'll go back to KOTOR, probably, hopefully this weekend. But even if I don't finish it for the storyline, we'll do KOTOR this weekend. That's my plan. And we can return to our masked streams for a little bit. I'll be honest with you, I like wearing the mask, but it is a little difficult to breathe. The scene I can deal with the visual stuff, but Night Legion, take care, Dagger. Like I said, I'm gonna try to raid